welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Coming up next, the Bulls taking on the Grizzlies. For Chicago, the goal is to get better each and every time they take the floor, continuing to build their chemistry and connection, the unspoken bond that yields victory. Grizzlies, Bulls, coming up next.
I need the energy all the way up. Come from the bottom, now I'm blowing up. I need the energy all the way up, all the way up, all the way up. I need the energy all the way up. Come from the bottom, now I'm blowing up. I need the energy all the way up, all the way up, all the way up. I need the energy all the way up. Come from the bottom, now I'm blowing up. I need the energy all the way up, all the way up, all the way up.
Hi, everyone. We're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan. We've got Chris Webber and Greg Anthony with us. And from the sideline, we'll be hearing from David Aldridge. D.A., take it away.
Hey, Kevin. The Bulls last season missed the playoffs for the fourth straight time. Coach Billy Donovan said you've got to enjoy the process, the struggles, the joys, the pain. You take both ends of it. There's always opportunities to grow and learn, and that's what's important. Kevin, the Bulls are hoping for improvement.
Donovan knows what he's talking about. I think he's on the right track. D.A., thank you. Yeah, tonight, Greg, two teams with a lot of talent, but also a lot of inexperience.
And we'll see some spectacular plays, but also a few boneheaded ones as well. Always interesting to watch these young players develop.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. Adams at center with Jackson next to him. Then it's Morant. Then there's Dylan Brooks. And it's Bane in at the 2 spot. And for Chicago, in the backcourt, it's Ball and Levine. Green is out there with Vucevic. And it's DeRozan in at the small forward. Now here's Jackson. 2 points. That one goes.
Oh, you got to do more than that to stop Jackson. He takes pleasure in outworking the defense.
Outside, Ball. To the inside, Vucevic. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you have to bring much faster help than that.
Jackson misses. Now when Lonzo Ball entered the league in 2017, Greg, there were major questions about his shooting. And he struggled, of course, during his rookie year.
Yeah, and shooting 30% from deep and under 50% at the line. But credit to Lonzo. He's put major work into his stroke, getting that free throw percentage to over 75% during his 4th year in the league. And his three-point numbers, they've also improved greatly.
Awesome display of athleticism captured by our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Ball no good.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
That's just great defense, forcing his man into a difficult attempt.
It's all in by the Bulls.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 falling.
Outside DeRozan. The kick out to Ball. Shot clock at 6. Over Jackson. And the rejection by Jackson. Levine against Brooks. He takes it in, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
This is what you like seeing. Brooks being aggressive and taking initiative there.
The Bulls have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Outside DeRozan. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
There isn't much this fella can't do, and just to prove it, he goes to the finger.
At the elbow, it's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Oh, this is just being a good team. Grant making sure to whip the ball over to his open man.
outside, Ball. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter.
He's an all-around player. Lonzo's combination of size and playmaking ability in his position is truly unique.
Bulls shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. The Grizzlies making a switch here. Anderson's checked in. Ball hits them both. For Memphis, they've gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Morant against Ball. And Adams with the slam.
You have to put a body on Adams. He's too good of an offensive rebounder to not pay attention.
Ball surveying the defense. To the middle. And there's Green on the assist from DeRozan.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Ball against Morant. Adams, the pass to Morant. And finished off by Morant.
Well, the play is Morant's ball handling talents in a nutshell. Fast, smooth, effective.
Outside DeRozan. 1:11 left to play in the first quarter. Offensive rebound. The kick out to Ball. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. So for the Bulls, Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Vucevic. Kobe White comes in for Green. And it's Alex Caruso in for Lonzo Ball. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Clark, he's checked in for Steven Adams. Conjar comes in for Brooks. D'Anthony Melton, he's checked in for Bain. And Tyus Jones subbed in for Morant.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball moves. And that's the athleticism. When DeRozan takes off like that, he is looking to ring the bell.
There's 45 seconds left here in the first quarter. It's stolen by DeRozan. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. DeRozan leading the charge. Levine can't hit. And it's Anderson with the ball for Memphis. Jones in the post. White covering. Here's Melton. Tries again. It doesn't go for him. Nice D from Levine. Picked him clean. Outside, Jones. Young.
For 3.
Got it off in time. No good on the last second attempt there. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Grizzlies lead by 3. From the United Center in Chicago. Back in a moment. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
They've been effectively aggressive here in the first half, driving to the hoop with authority and getting a lot of their points right at the rim.
Yeah, also something I like out of them so far, they're throwing their bodies around in the paint, and the physicality is taking its toll.
Bulls trail by 3. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, as the second quarter gets going. So the Grizzlies 5 right now. Williams is out there with Brandon Clark. Then it's D'Anthony Melton. Then it's Tyus Jones. And it's Conchar in at the 3, the small forward. Clark. Caruso grabs the miss. Well, every team needs those energy players, Chris, who set the tone defensively. And Alex Caruso is definitely in that mold.
Absolutely. He's disruptive, gets a lot of steals, and he's athletic. I'll give you some highlights, too.
And for Memphis, they're shooting 47% from the floor, getting it done. Here's Melton. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Right side, White. Thompson, left side. From outside the arc. Rebound by Williams. Memphis with the ball. Here's Jones. Count it from 12.
Tyus Jones.
Jones has got 5.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
And that one's good, Caruso.
And it's a great piece of work to get to the hoop there. Just tore the D to shreds.
Melton feeling it out a bit. Doesn't go that time. And it's Chicago the other way. Into the lane. Caruso, no good. Grizzlies have gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Stolen by Thompson. Here's Caruso, defended by Jones. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Now DeRozan. They get it again. Here's Thompson. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Here's Conchar. White covering. They get the rebound. The kick out to Williams. Passes it to Conchar. Goes up again. Williams passes to Clark. The Grizzlies with another miss.
Even when the D is playing off of him, the mid-range jumper shouldn't be the shot they're looking for.
Here's Jones. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
And guys, we talk all the time about making the extra pass. Clark there proving how important that concept is.
And the first timeout of the game called for Chicago.
And Brandon Clark, a dangerous finisher. Not only as a dunker, but his floater game is on point as well.
But you see why the Sean Marion comparisons are made. I mean, that great touch combined with his vertical leap.
So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Vucevic checked in for Thompson. Green comes in for DeMar DeRozan. Zach LaVine's checked in for Kobe White. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Alex Caruso. Now here's Ball. And Green slams it in.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G, he knows what his job is. Patrol the offensive glass.
Second chance opportunity so big in this instance. They have to feel fortunate that they could extend that play.
And so it's Memphis with it. After Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. And Jackson gets it to go.
He's an active finisher around the basket. Jackson's usually working on something special down low.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in this second quarter of play. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Over in the corner, Green. Outside, Ball. Just 5 to shoot. No good. That would have tied it. Memphis leading by 3. Here's Morant. Jackson trying to break free. And that one's good. Morant.
Just to make him a little more unstoppable, Morant's developed a deadly teardrop.
Oh, Chicago's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Here's Dosunmu. And it's Dosunmu with the jam.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Here's Morant.
Oh, see that? Are you for real? Morant way up. That move was fire.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one's on Morant.
Yeah, the defender all over.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. Anderson, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Ball hits them both. 43 seconds left here in the second. Here's Morant. He has 6. The pass to Jackson. Over Ball. Rebound by the Bulls. Outside, LaVine. And the jam by LaVine.
ball handling Levine has, oh, it's special. Look how he's just showing there how gifted he is at creating for himself.
Morant kicks to Brooks. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Levine. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. It's the Grizzlies up 1. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Zach, a hard-fought first half. What changes have to be made to get a little separation?
They're making tough shots. We're trying to stick to our concept, so we got to come back, make plays, make shots, and, just stay solid.
Always a challenge for a young team. Thanks for your time, Zach. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us, but you get it. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. For the Grizzlies, the first quarter was pretty even. The period came to a close with them holding a 3-point lead. They were outscored by just a bit in the second quarter as they go into the break now holding just a 1-point advantage. Kenny, what was your take on Memphis?
The bench scoring has been a big key for them. They came in with energy, and they were able to give the starters a real break because of the way they performed. That's the kind of production every team hopes to have from their second unit.
And Shaq, what'd you think about Chicago?
You know, they didn't play it too safe. They made some really nice shots. Those are some much-needed points. They keep playing the game. As long as they stay on the same page and keep working together, they got a great chance to take control of this game.
And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Tyus Jones with a strong contribution so far in this one.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
Yeah, the offense looks crisp, and guys are hitting their shots.
You know, Chris, I remember back in the day, and at one point in the Western Conference, they had you, they had Tim Duncan, they had Kevin Garnett, all Hall of Famers, all so great to watch.
Yeah, we had some battles, and you can't forget about guys like Dirk Nowitzki. We had to play two ways. Then if you were a 4, you were a 5. So David Robinson, Karl Malone, Shaq. Yeah, that was all in a week's work.
In the backcourt, it's Ball and Levine. Green is out there at DeRozan, and it's Vucevic in at the center. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Now here's Brooks. Steven Adams unable to get his last shot to go. With 1 second left. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark.
He doesn't get the finish, but the D's got to be quicker to rotate and stop him from getting to the rim.
They now take the lead. Levine's got 6 points.
But this is the confidence Levine has in himself. I mean, he knows he has the touch to score inside.
And Memphis with another turnover here. Alex Caruso. He's checked in for Lonzo Ball.
Alex Caruso.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first personal
Kevin, you tend to forget this about Levine. I mean, he's still so young. You feel like he's been in the league forever.
Chicago shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. The first free throw is good. You know, Greg, I was just thinking about Zach LaVine and his age. He's just now in his mid to late 20s.
And he's grown so much since that rookie year. Excited to see what numbers he can put up as he gets ready to enter into his prime.
Here's Bane. No points in the game yet for him. Adams taking his time here. Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
Man, he takes off like a rocket. I mean, there's a suddenness to Morant's game that most athletes don't have.
Levine can't hit. Memphis trailing here. Down low. And Morant gets it to go on the assist by Brooks. Morant's got 4 points this quarter.
This system is set up perfectly for him today. I mean, it's allowing him to find a lot of good shots.
Caruso, no good.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Javonte Green.
Selected second in 2019, Kevin. Ja Morant, highest draftee in Ohio Valley Conference history. And he became the second Grizzly ever to win Rookie of the Year, joining Paul Gasol.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Thompson, he's checked in for Vucevic, and it's White in for Green. Then for the Grizzlies, Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Jackson. Williams comes in for Dylan Brooks, and it's DeAnthony Melton in for Bain. Levine gets the bucket. Well, some people felt, Chris, that Ja Morant was an all-star snub in his rookie year.
Well, you look at what he accomplished in year one. Enjoy Magic Johnson, great Isaiah Thomas, and Trae Young is the only 20-year-old rookies to average at least 17 points and 7 assists per game. That's some lofty company.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. You have to like what you're seeing from Ja Morant.
He's running wild. They had to call a timeout just to take away at least some of his momentum.
Anderson, he's checked in for Brandon Clark. White, bounce pass. DeRozan against Anderson. DeRozan's shot is off.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
They get it back. Melton. White with the defensive effort.
And he'll be happy that they're in front. He knows better than anyone else that he's still without a bucket, and he won't be happy with that.
2 minutes remaining.
Now here's Williams. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Over Levine. And it's White with the rebound.
For a player who's almost a sure thing to score in tight, that was a stunner.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. For Chicago, they have made all of their free throws so far tonight, going 6 for 6.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago. Pretty reliable in that regard. Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Now here's Morant. 15 points in the game. DeRozan against Anderson. Back to Morant. In transition, here come the Bulls. Here's DeRozan. That shot, no good. Good D by Anderson. Pass to Melton. And there's the drive. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Melton's got his first points in this one. To get open is Thompson. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Yeah, way to play an attack mode and get to the line.
For Chicago, they have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8. The Bulls making a switch here. Ball's checked in. And Memphis also making a switch. Konchar's checked in. Grizzlies have gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. DeRozan against Anderson. There's the drive. And the layup's good off the glass. Anderson's got his second basket of the game.
That's just great initiative from Anderson right there. He's able to see avenues to the basket and then take them.
Ja Morant. That's his 4th personal foul.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
All those block shots, that's a clear indicator of the great D they've been playing. Not giving them an inch of space out there.
And the other thing they've done since the beginning of this game is score points off turnovers and in bunches.
Some changes for Chicago. Vucevic checked in for Tristan Thompson. And it's Dosunmu in for Alex Caruso. And Memphis also making a switch. Jones is checked in. Drops in the tray.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Here's Ball. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. Ball's got 7.
Working on becoming a more potent offensive player. Ball, great to see him convert from right there.
Memphis moving it around. Here's Melton. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
He's lucky his teammates have picked up the slack for him. I mean, his shooting has been horrific.
And guys, DeMar DeRozan has really come into his own on the court. It's been great to see him realize that potential and become the player a lot of guys knew he could be.
Green, he's checked in for Chicago. Then for the Grizzlies, Jackson, he's checked in for Steven Adams. Brooks comes in for John Concho. And it's Bain in for DeAnthony Melton. Step back shot. Vucevic with the rebound. And even 3-on-3 break. Here's Dosunmu. And it's Dosunmu with the jam.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, you can tell they love to get out and run when the opportunity is there.
It's all tied in Chicago. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far with this fourth quarter. Sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for Memphis. On the court for Memphis to start the fourth. Anderson and Jackson inside. Then it's Brooks. Then it's Jones. And it's Bain in a shooting guard. 6 on the shot clock. No good on that one. Great D that time from Vucevic. And Chicago shooting from the field, 44%, not bad. And there's the bucket from Dosunmu.
Oh, look at that awareness of ball. Fantastic at recognizing when his teammates are wide open.
Jones dishes to Brooks. Driving in, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And rightfully so. Also, how lackluster was the defense right there with the score this tight?
DeRozan for 3. Rebounded by Jackson. Memphis has gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. Brooks with no one around. And good as it just snugs right down through the net.
I love seeing Brooks take these quick shots. I mean, he's skilled at realizing when he has room to get them off.
There's Ball with the 3. It's not going to go for him. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. Jones looking for an opening. Pass to Jackson. Here's Bain. From 7. And that one hits back iron. Here's DeRozan. And he uses the glass on the layup. DeRozan's got it all tied up now for the Bulls.
Possessing great size at his position, DeRozan's muscular frame allows him to convert through the contact.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. There's an element to Nikola Vucevic's game that fits well with most of the league's modern offensive scheme.
And with his inside-out game, he's a guy that can stretch the floor. And Kevin, when you look at today's NBA, nothing is more important than spacing and passing. And when Vucevic is on the court, you can be sure the spacing will be excellent.
The Bulls making a switch here. Levine's checked in. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, Taylor Jenkins just reviewed his plan with his team, and he's pushing them to empty the tank. He said, I know you're tired and it's been a tough game, but we can't hold back. If you're tired, come out. Otherwise, I want you full speed, guys.
All right, David, thanks. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
Yeah, you see the explosiveness there, the fluidity. Morant's unbelievable.
Shooting for Memphis, John Morant.
Both free throws good from Morant.
I like that he's playing with an edge here in the second half. I mean, didn't get to the line once in the first half.
Levine, good.
Staying under control in key moments. I mean, the way Levine handles these important possessions are so impressive.
Bain passes to Adams. Adams drawing the double team. Bain for three. Bain with the rebound. The Bulls have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there.
2 minutes remaining.
He dishes it to Vucevic.
2 minutes.
Outside DeRozan. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. Vucevic with the bucket.
Look at that shot. Vucevic not afraid to carry the weight, so to speak, in a tough situation. The team knows they can rely on him.
That is good. And the Bulls' lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket from Morant.
This is what you want from your leader. No moment is too big for Morant.
The drive by Ball. And there it is for him. Ball's got 4 points this quarter.
Taking on a bigger responsibility over time. I mean, you got to respect Ball's tenacity during important moments.
Shoots from 12. Here's Adams, and there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time.
Remains calm and collected. Adams refuses to let the moment be too big.
Ball against Jackson, and it's Ball penetrating, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one's on Morant.
First team foul.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Chicago.
Their inside game has been great tonight. So much of their scoring has come from the paint.
Yeah, and something else they've done all through this one is knock down the mid-range jump shot whenever they've had the chance.
He's able to hit the second one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And Morant's got the ball here for Memphis. Shoots over Vucevic, and that one goes long. For Chicago, they've gone 6 of 8 from the field in the fourth so far. It's been a great start to this final quarter for them. Memphis has gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Ball against Morant. Chicago grabs the miss.
It's really a tale of 2 quarters. Shot it so well in the last, but this one can't get anything to fall.
Game could be on the line right here.
It's now or never.
Teardrop shot. They get it back. And another shot. It's in! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
That's why they put the ball in his hands. They know they can count on him to make shots.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Morant. And so he's picked up his final foul. He will sit for the rest of this game.
Hey guys, this is where their depth really comes into play. They've got such talent at that position. They'd love to have him out there, but they won't suffer much of a drop-off.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. They're behind by 3. 26 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now a moment to present the New Balance player of the game, Zach LaVine.
And his focus, guys, has been laser sharp, and his touch from the field, flawless. And the teammates have worked hard to get him the ball in some good position. A spectacular shooting performance. Great call to keep running all those sets for him.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies. They're trailing by 3. There's 25 seconds left in the game. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Here's Jackson. It falls! And that shot brings them to within just 1.
That's just incredible control from Jackson. He's someone that has no problem overcoming physical defense like this.
They foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game out.
So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 2. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one.
He's a versatile player who can come play either guard position. I mean, LaVine continues to impress as the years go on.
And that one is good.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And it's not about running up the score. It's about closing the door on any kind of comeback.
Brooks misses. And so the big win by Chicago in a tight game. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on, but let's give this group a lot of credit for that stick-to-itiveness in terms of finishing out and executing that game plan.
And we've got David Aldridge standing by on our sideline with the player of the game. David, it's all yours.
Thanks very much, Zach. Some big baskets for you down the stretch. What's it like when you have the ball in your hands in those moments?
Oh, it was great. I'm not scared to take or miss any shot, and I'll go down there swinging every time.
Well, you connected at the right times tonight, man. Congrats. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. See you later.